Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium and the home of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. The Rambling Wreck is here. The Yellow Jackets will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will get the first swing of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
To the ground with the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Georgia comes quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. The Yellow Jackets offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And David, we'll see just how effective they can be on the ground running against a backer like this.
But they're going to do what they do, and they're going to feature their guy. He's an elite running back. You're a great linebacker. Let's see who wins this battle.
There have been entire defenses that haven't been able to slow this running back down. This linebacker, though, he's got the athleticism to do it himself.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Turns it on in midfield. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. The Rambling Wreck and the Dogs have been fighting it out for a long time. You know, people forget Georgia Tech was a charter member of the SEC, and that was a long time ago. First meeting back in 1893.
Yeah, and reportedly they wanted to join the SEC later, and Georgia said no. But how about this? Tech has a line devoted to Georgia in their fight song about how much they hate them. So that gives you an idea of how deep the hate is.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Gets it out fast. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll put the tight end in motion. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. From the gun, the ground game. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Georgia going up tempo. The Dogs left no doubt about who is king of the Peach State the last time these two met.
Yeah, it was a beatdown. It wasn't close. And listen, Georgia's had a lot of wins in this series. Georgia Tech's going to need to find some confidence, some belief. Something needs to go good early because Georgia has owned the upper hand in this series.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Steps away to find some room. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. The sweet feet buy a little time. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
This defense got a lot of people's attention last week when they had 3 sacks. And you know the offense was watching film, and they saw all these pass rushers and their abilities. They thought they had a good plan, but it's not working right now. They've already given up a sack here early in the game.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
The Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the 1st down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And the ball is picked off. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
They'll try the run. Pulled down after a pickup of 3, ball's at the 13. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Dialing up a second down pass play. He makes a grab. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Getting set for the point after. Right down the boulevard. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Tennessee is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These balls have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Vanderbilt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking for a crease to the left. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets moving quickly to the line. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. He'll bring it back. It's Brown. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Using his legs, it's Darrisaw. At the 35, he's got room. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
It's a good-looking run, and I'll say this. I know Georgia's always been known to run the football. They always want to be really physical, but it starts up front. They always seem to have great units on the offensive line. Guys that communicate and guys that get pushed. They put many running backs into the NFL, but it's because of these big old hog mollies up front.
Re-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. The Bulldogs have their offense in high gear. Quickly complete. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Second and goal for this offense. They'll run the option. Quick toss. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They marched the ball 51 yards for the score. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards, get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. They're setting up the screen. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Brown. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got him downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Georgia comes quickly to the line. The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something. We see it all across college football. You find that dude at the quarterback spot. It takes you from good to great, and you've seen that with Georgia over the last several seasons.
He'll throw it. He's got him along the sidelines. Beautiful footwork for the first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Keeps those legs churning for 3 yards. He's down at the 9. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Touchdown, Dogs! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that guy is just a man. I mean, he sets the tone in this defense, and you saw it on that play right there. Reminds me a lot of the guy standing beside me, David Pollack, who really set the bar for great D-line play at Georgia. I think back to two guys I played against, Richard Seymour and Marcus Stroud, lining up beside each other on the inside of that D-line. That was an absolute nightmare to go up against.
Running back searching for a hole. Nice move to keep moving. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Things working pretty well for this defense, out of the dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Yeah, get off the rock, understand the situation. All the fast guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the quarterback. Great job by the defensive line rushing after that guy and getting him on the ground.
The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play call.
Can anyone catch him? He's at the 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. On the move from inside is 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you've got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And the Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got a man. It's Morris. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. They're going to test the right side with this one. He's got 98 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. He rifles one deep down the right side. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
That makes the score Georgia 31, Georgia Tech 7.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, and everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throw the football.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is most dangerous.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. The Yellow Jackets want to crank the tempo. The aerial assault continues. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. A dangerous cover man and a dangerous return man after the pick as he gets it all the way to the 44-yard line.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg to differ.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they love nothing better than fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Really need positive yards on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they'll snap it from the 44. Makes the grab. It's their assault. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Safe completion on the screen. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And guys with the empty backfield on 2nd and short, might they take a shot here? He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll call for the fair catch here. 1st down for this offense. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Morris. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
37, Georgia Tech, 7.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, from Athens to Atlanta, there are some edgy folks and emotional fan bases in this always contentious battle between the Dogs and Yellow Jackets. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the duel between Georgia and Georgia Tech plays out.
Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Discards a man. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And the Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Off-play action on 1st down. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And 1st down for the offense.
He's right on target. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Give to the running back. At the 35, he's open. He now has 115 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
1st down for the offense.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Buys a little extra time. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down.
And that's a 1st down for the
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. Going to work in the red zone. They can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Pickup of 1. It's down at the 11. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Touchdown, Georgia! And the punishment has been extended.
Georgia.
Things getting tough for the Jackets as the hairy Dogs putting the bite into this one.
Georgia owning the Jackets, and they've owned this series, this rivalry, the hatred between the two. Right now, it's looking like that Governor's Cup going straight to the Dogs.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Tennessee is on top, but it's not like Peyton Manning or T. Martin are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 10 over Vanderbilt. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Second down.
He's going to pass on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Lincoln.
Hey, man, if you're going to make plays like that on slant throws, you got to be able to make catches in traffic. Good, strong hands by the wide out there on the slant.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds the tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
First and 10, Georgia Tech.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for first down.
To the ground, he's got it again. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. A strike downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets him 30-plus.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, we're talking about him for the Heisman, but just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard. This team has been built on him. He's had an unbelievable season.
One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Looking for a gap, it's Church. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Georgia Tech, 7.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Coming out with it, it's Griffin. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. To the air on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. On the move at the 30. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Lining up from the 34 on first down. He's looking to throw it. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Another incompletion on third down. The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Going with the ground game left. Finding an escape route. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
The Dogs will line it up on 1st and 10.
That's a first down on the offense.
Might as well give it to him again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. They're bringing heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, going up top. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He got it. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The offense set for a first down play. He wastes no time and comes out throwing, setting up the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. It's complete. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Comes out throwing on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big kickoff and a first down for this offense. He wants to throw. grabbed over the middle. It's Lincoln. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
This offense has a second down play. They want to just keep throwing it. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. Offense set on first down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. The give to the back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to run for it. Got room at the 35. Powers through. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. From the gun, the running back has it.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this third and long from the 20. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, and you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is